Yes, OK, so welcome back to Bromley, which is actually, believe it or not, quite famous for Charles Darwin having lived here a little while ago. But I am going to whiz you over now to an interview that I did earlier on with a chap who owns a pie and mash shop, traditional pie and mash shop, and a few of his mates as well, to get the views of ordinary people about what ULEZ is going to do to them and their area. Take it away. Right, I'm going to get stuck right into that in a minute, but first I've got to set the world to rights with my new mates here, and we are at the old Cockney Pie and Mash shop in Bromley. What's your name?
Yusuf.
Yusuf, and Yusuf, this is your gaff, isn't it, really?
It is indeed.
Okay. And how worried are you about ULEZ and this high street in your business?
Well, starting like from COVID to the mortgage rates, to the bills going up, electric and all materials, and now the ULEZ. I'm worried about people travelling to London where they can't afford it. With my business, a lot of my clientele is probably above 60. A lot of them don't have phones. A lot of them that drive, it comes to the parking now, Ringo, they can't actually put no money into a meter. Yeah. So I'm a little bit worried of the future, to be fair.
And this is the other aspect to it. It's not just about the ULEZ charge, it's about the way you actually pay for your parking now. And you've rightly identified a lot of that is through apps, isn't it?
It is indeed. And a lot of the old generation don't even have mobile phones. Yeah. So a lot of my clientele that comes here is quite old. They need to park outside. They find it hard to park because of the new restrictions. And now the ULEZ on top, who knows?
So the elderly and local businesses could be affected, but I've got a mate over here who thinks that the working class might be affected quite badly as well. What's your name and what do you think?
My name's Greg, and I just believe it to be tyrannical because you've got numerous things happening. As Yusuf picked up on the parking, if you don't have the facility to pay for park by cash, then you're restricting people with the ability to pay. So you're penalising them by really manipulation of the law and in a tyrannical way to prevent them from enabling them to pay, which makes them, you know, when you get the tickets and so it continues. Then with the ULEZ, the working classes and those who cannot afford this facility are penalised again, and then they are restricted in their movements and obviously the values. They haven't got any money at the moment, so add that to their costs. It's just outrageously tyrannical.
Well, why do you think they're doing it? Because Sadiq Khan's very strong on this. He says, look, you know, it was a difficult decision. I didn't really want to have to do it. It's for the environment. People are going to die from air pollution. Well,
that's just nonsense, as we all know, because the statistics and the figures that have come back that people have shown is in contradictory to that. It's all about the money. It's as simple as that. If it was concerned about the environment, you just don't let cars drive into an environment that you believe they're going to cause damage.
I can see you getting quite animated about it.
No, I'll totally agree with him, you know, the pollution. I can understand central London. Yeah. What I can't get my head around, we're out of London, we're in Kent, right? Yeah. If it was that bad, like Greg said, it would be a stop. It wouldn't be a £12.50 charge per day to drive a car that's no good for the environment.
He's trying to say, Sadiq Khan, he came out yesterday and he said that actually out of London was where some of the worst pollution was.
Well, I don't know. Is he underground and outside of London? Because there seems to be a lot more pollution within those parameters. And for that, it would be like, let's do this. I'll go into a pub, I'll pay £12.50 and I'll smoke in front of everyone. Yeah, because you're basically doing the same thing. If it's absolutely regarding the environment, you would just stop it. So if there's any truth in that, you would say, oh, look, here is the actual foundations and evidence for this assertion, and as a result, we must stop. But no, you can pay us £12.50, you can carry on killing everybody. But unless you're poor, you can really, you know, I was going to say, take it.
I can tell you're getting words up about it, but this is the strength of feeling, though. It's real people, it affects real people. And you yourself, you have a lot to do on this high street that we're on here.
Shop across the road, yeah. But yeah, I just think it's going to affect all the local people, and just people can't afford it, can they? £12.50 a day.
What do you think the knock-on effect will be to this area, then? Because you've got a lot of independent shops here, haven't you?
People aren't going to travel so far. I'll probably end up doing more deliveries and things like that. It's just going to cost more money for everyone, isn't it?
Especially the poor again, yeah? They're the ones who are impacted because the food is going up, their rent is going up. Now they've got this as additional cost. You will strangle them and keep them where they are and suppress them. That's what will happen. And they won't get the opportunity to get out of the position they're in.
Well, I can see that you've got a couple of customers lined up waiting for you as well. So can I just say thank you very, very much. I'm going to get stuck into this. And good luck to you all as well, chaps. I must say, thank you for your time. Take care.